Hello and welcome back to the MCR. My name is Mac, and today I want to talk about the real pandemic of insanity that's racing across this nation. We have Supreme Court Justice nominees and now Associate Justices of the Supreme Court who will sit in front of Congress and say they don't know what a woman is because they're not a biologist. That's just nuts. That woman is a liar. Everyone in that room knew she was a liar. She knows perfectly well what a woman is. She just wants to leave it undefined or pretend that it's not defined so they can make it anything they want. And that's what the insane left does. When I say insane, well, they're insane because they still believe socialism and communism are the answer for fairness, when of course that can't be. Talked about that in other videos. But let's talk about the fact that you should just say no to insanity. Whenever you come across insanity, you're going to have to push back a little bit. You're going to have to tell the people at restaurants, you don't want tampons in the men's room because men can't menstruate. They can't. They can say it all damn day long if they want, but they don't. Men can't have babies. A person cannot change their sex. Only the mentally ill want to do that. And I know they're serious because no guy's cutting off his junk playing a game. So they're serious about it. And it is a real mental illness. And, you know, I'm sure I'll be called transphobic, which is nonsense. I don't fear these people. I pity these people. They're mentally ill and they need to be treated. They have a phenomenally high suicide rate, which is tragic. And it's because they think they're something that they're not. And in their heart of hearts, they know at the end of the day, they're not what they're trying to be or what they think they are, and this causes them a great deal of grief. But my point is, if you go to a restaurant and you complain about the tampons, perhaps you should take a more affirmative action. Perhaps dispose of them in a way they advise women not to. Maybe a few plumbing bills might get the job done, and they'll get these tampons out of the men's room. You can't have men in the ladies' room. I don't want ladies in the men's room. It's nuts. You got to say no to insanity everywhere you meet it. You got to say no to having drag queens in your school because that's insane as well. These people, I know that Reddit banned the word groomer, but I'm going to use it here, and if it gets us gigged, it gets us gigged. Again, we have to stand up and say, no, this is enough. We've gone too far. And the reason we're as far as we have, we're as far as we are, is because we haven't said no affirmatively and not back off of that. Don't get peer pressured by your leftist friends. And if, I have to question what kind of a person you are if you have leftist friends. You might be a little insane. We've often talked about the possibility of a civil war in this country. Of course, no sane person wants that. I don't. TJ doesn't. Get no joy in that kind of a thing happening. Might become a last solution for some people. I'm content to keep looking for solutions, and we'll work it out. Although it's very difficult to deal with people who are insane. You can't reason with a psychotic. So it's not going to be enough to just look the other way or roll your eyes when someone says you didn't call them some pronoun they've made up. You have to say, that's BS. Not going to listen to it anymore. I'm going to push back. Got to do something. Because what we're doing by doing the same things over and over again and hoping for a different result, which we're not going to get, we might be insane. So instead of a war between the left and the right, Republicans and Democrats, communists and capitalists, we might have a civil war between the sane and the insane. And it might just be the only way the sane can survive without becoming insane. So with that, this is going to be a short video. I'm wrapping it up quickly. Just think about that. Think about saying no to insanity every opportunity you get. And I'll close now with be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me. Thank you. God bless your sanity.